Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm currently filming a video and I feel like because I haven't filmed in a while, I have like 10 things to talk about. Oh my goodness, hello everyone, hi, hey, bonjour, guten tag, and of course, Merry Christmas. If you have no idea who I am and you are just here for like the Musical.ly tips and tricks and life hacks and all that kind of stuff, I will leave a timestamp of when all that good stuff starts so you can just like fast forward, but to those of you guys who actually know me, who are interested, let's talk for a second. So I'm in Ontario right now. As you can see, the background is different. I'm at my mom's. Hi, Mom. She's not here right now because I don't like filming in front of other people because it makes me uncomfortable. I forget what I'm saying. Yes, I'm gonna be here for about 2 weeks, but I'm going to Toronto for Generation Beauty, this party with CoverGirl. There's an Essence brunch. There's a Generation Beauty cocktail party. And then there's also a happy hour at the Toronto Creator Studio thing that just opened up. So yeah, there's just a ton of stuff all happening at once. Ha ha ha, my life is gonna be so hectic and fun, but for the rest of the year, nothing. Well, actually, I'm trying very hard to make it to VidCon and playlists, so hopefully that happens as well. But yeah, and then also the reason why I haven't been putting up videos is because I got hired by a company to make videos for them. As you guys know or may not know, AdSense pays like pretty much nothing. And because of all this traveling, yo girl got to make some money. I don't know, this is a Musical.ly video and I just can't stop dabbing. Filming a video and I feel it because I haven't filmed in a while. Alright, so my last Musical.ly video, I did a contest where I made this Musical.ly and I said to the person who remakes the best Musical.ly will get a shout out in an upcoming video. Alright, so the winner of the contest is Sophie Williams X _. So I picked her because I thought that she was super creative and she did something different. I've been inside for such a long time that there's probably new countries. What if there's 2 Canadas? So I will be doing a duet with Sophie. You guys should 110 billion% go and check her out. Go leave her some comments, go give her some likes, all that kind of stuff. Her username will be linked down below. Alright, so for the next Musical.ly contest, all you guys have to do is remake this Musical.ly, and then I will pick a winner, and that winner will get a duet and a shout out in a video. How did you get 6 jobs? Alright, so let's get on to the life hacks. So my very first tip is to make Musical.lys for comedy tracks right when they come out first in the morning. If you're one of the very first people to make a Musical.ly of a comedy track, you guys are seriously just gonna get a lot more views, a lot more likes. Do it as early as possible. So yeah, you'll actually have a chance to show up in the most popular page for that Musical.ly. So my second tip is to make duets with people who have a similar following size as you. And because Musical.ly just released their whole messaging system, it is way easier to get a hold of people. Just remember, you guys, to be reaching out to people who have a similar follower count as you, because people who are like massive on Musical.ly are obviously getting hundreds if not thousands of messages. My third tip is to make as many people BFF as possible. So if you guys are unfamiliar with it, it's essentially like best friend forever, and when you make someone a BFF, they have the ability to duet with you. And of course, if people are just like naturally creating duets with you, that's just gonna increase your exposure. And I don't know, just BFFing someone is just a nice thing to do. I get comments all the time with people asking me to BFF them, so if I have not BFF'd you, definitely just leave a comment on my most recent Musical.ly. I pretty much BFF literally everyone who asks. So number 4 is a tried and true method, and you can use this for Instagram, Twitter, pretty much anything. But just search a popular hashtag like feature me or lip sync and literally just like a bunch of people or comment on a bunch of people's Musical.lys. It will get your face out there, it will get your name out there, and then they might return the favor, and then that can increase your followers, likes, comments. Now of course this can take a really long time, but I 100% recommend this method. Like maybe you could do an hour a day, I don't know, but it seriously will work. So my 5th tip is to be mindful of the thumbnail that is released for you when you create a Musical.ly. So Musical.ly pretty much takes, maybe it's like 3 seconds in or 2 seconds in. It just takes a really small frame of you and it kind of loops it. So I've noticed that a lot of Musical.ly users who have a lot of followers have really nice thumbnails. So there's not a whole lot of movement. This is something I'm definitely working on because when I make a Musical.ly, I'm like boom, 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 boom. So maybe just save all that movement to like 5 seconds in, and then that way your thumbnail will be more appealing. So number 6 is to use your other social media accounts to grow your Musical.ly. So if you are big on YouTube, big on Twitter, big on Instagram, definitely use that following in order to connect with people who are big on Musical.ly. So for example, if you are really big on Instagram, you can message someone who's big on Musical.ly and say, hey, I'll give you a shout out on Instagram if you do a duet with me on Musical.ly. I feel like this is a method that a lot of people don't really use, but it's totally true. Like you can definitely use your already grown social medias to help out your lesser grown social medias. Alright, so tip number 7 is about wearing something interesting to make you stand out in your thumbnails. So you could be wearing wearing a hat, you could be wearing purple lipstick, pink lipstick, pretty much anything to make you really stand out in those thumbnails, because a lot of people's thumbnails are kind of like blurry, bad lighting, and honestly you could be wearing black clothing and everything all black, but if you're wearing like a pink lipstick, it can definitely make your thumbnail pop. Alright you guys, that is it for this video. I seriously hope that these tips helped you guys out. And if you have not seen my last video about Musical.ly life hacks, I will have that link down below. And do not forget to enter in my contest. All you have to do is remake that Musical.ly. My Musical.ly is @SavAndStuff. Alright you guys, that is it, that is all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!